What is really good? We are back with another Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle. Shout out to all the people supporting me. I really do appreciate each and every single last one of you guys leaving comments, liking the video, all that good stuff. Today we're using Naganadel. Okay, I don't know how to say his name. I'm just gonna say whatever the hell I want. Naganadel. Naganadel. I don't care anymore, alright? I'm tired of being roasted for saying this Pokemon's name wrong. So I'm gonna say it the way I want to say it. Anyways, he's going to be the star of the show today. I'm going to lead off with him. He's going to lead off with his Weavile. This is not a good look. So I'm going to switch out. But before we get into all of that, this background that I'm using is so clean. All right. I love it. I didn't see this in the game anywhere. I don't know if this is a spoiler or not. But either way, I'm going to switch out because he led off with his Weavile. But he actually predicts me to switch to my Greninja and sends out his Rotom. So that was a fantastic play on his part. He knew I wasn't going to stay in to get Ice Punched or Icicle Crashed or whatever. So I went up to my Greninja and he went out to his Rotom. I'm going to U-turn because I don't like this at all. This is a bad situation for me. But luckily for me, Naganadel, whatever his name is, man. Dang. I was perfectly fine saying it again. Now I'm so self-conscious, man. Look what you guys did to me. Naganadel. I switch it back in because I know that it resists both Rotom stabs. And I don't really care if I'm burned because burn damage isn't that high. My attack stat doesn't matter anyway. I successfully got this Pokemon back in on Rotom, which is amazing. That gives me so much pressure. That gives me so much freedom to literally click any button I want. And I decide to apply all kinds of pressure with the Z move. I have to establish dominance, alright? I knew he was going to switch. I didn't care what he switched to. I just wanted something to take big damage, alright? So I go for the devastating Drake. Whatever comes in is going to take big damage. If he decided to stay in, he would have died straight up right there. But he does go to his Magnet Zone just to try and take the hit. Doesn't really matter in the long run just because it's going to do over half anyways. And then I can just outspeed him even though he may be scarfed and hit him with a Fire Blast. This Pokemon's broken, man. Who did this? Who made this Pokemon? Why is this Pokemon broken, but 99% of the other Pokemon in this gen are trash? What's going on here, Game Freak? Anyways, damn it. I'm gonna go straight for the Fire Blast because, like I said, I'm faster than him even though he's scarfed. I'm gonna go for the Sludge Wave now as he brings back in his Rotom. I hit his Rotom with the Fire Blast. Didn't really do too much damage. Unfortunately, I don't get the KO here. But what can this Pokemon actually do to me? He can't really do anything to me. If I was him, I actually would have gone for the Volt Switch here and then gone straight up to my Weavile just because that would have relieved all of his pressure. I probably would have switched out if Weavile came in just because I know Weavile's faster than me. So I'm actually surprised he didn't Volt Switch there. But that's hindsight. Anyways, I'm going to go for the Nasty Plot because the switch was extremely obvious. And if he didn't switch, I could have still gone for the Nasty Plot because it doesn't really matter at that point. But you guys are seeing all the pressure that I have applied to him with this single Pokemon. He's had to switch back and forth multiple times. He didn't know what to do just because this Pokemon is so threatening. I have a speed boost now on top of +2 attack. So because of that, because I have a speed boost and +2 special attack, I know that the Weavile is coming out for a fact, and I know for a fact he's going to go for the Ice Shard because we don't play with threats around here. If there's a Pokemon dancing around with +1 speed and +2 special attack, and you have the opportunity to make a prediction thinking that I'm going to switch out, you don't make that prediction. You click Ice Shard every single time. We don't play with threats. Never play with a threat. Because if I decided to stay in there and he made a prediction thinking I was going to switch out and I killed him, he loses the entire battle. Don't play with threats, people. I'm only going to say this once. Do not play with threats. Anyways, I switched in my Greninja because the Ice Shard was extremely obvious, like I said. I'm going to go for the U-turn. I'm going to go right back to my Naganadel as he brings out his Rotom. So we're back in this situation. I get to click Sludge Wave for free. He cannot switch anything in. Anything he switches in is going to die or take a big amount of damage. So this Pokemon is just insane. This Pokemon is so crazy. I love it. I don't think it'll be around for too long, so if you guys want to try this Pokemon, you better hop on Showdown. You better catch one in your game, or, well, they give it to you in the game. You better evolve your Poipole into this monster right here. Do something, because this Pokemon's not going to be around for much longer in OU. It's very, very good. But here, once again, the Ice Shard is extremely obvious. So I'm gonna switch right back to my Greninja again. I can't even be mad at him for not predicting my obvious switch because I just said it. We don't play with threats. Ice Shard me every single time. Anyways, I don't think to make a prediction here. I just think to click U-turn. He actually switches out to his Landorus when I could have very well clicked Hydro Pump there, but I didn't, so it's fine. I'm gonna U-turn out, gain some momentum here if I can. I don't really have too much for Landorus other than Greninja, but I'm actually gonna take this opportunity to send out my Gliscor so I can activate his Poison Heal. And Gliscor is kind of clean now. Hold on. This Pokemon gets Defog and Poison Heal and Roost. This is kind of clean. I like Gliscor again. I always liked him, but he was really annoying to use and play against because he was just all stall. But now I have this set right here. It's Ice Fang, Earthquake, Defog, and Roost. So he's just a really, really nice wall that can, you know, get hazards off the field. I really, really like him now. But yeah, I am poisoned. That's good for me, of course. I have Ice Fang, so I can actually harm things like Landorus and still get rocks off the field. I just think that Defog being a tutor move in 7th gen is, I don't know if it's a good or bad thing. A lot more Pokemon get Defog, but you know, I think it's a good thing because now more Pokemon are viable. I think it's a good thing because, you know, things like Rabombi. I'm over here using Rabombi. I would never have used Rabombi a day in my life if it didn't get Defog and Sticky Web. I think it's a good thing that more Pokemon get more good moves. It is definitely a good thing. But here, he didn't make a bad play here. He actually predicted me to switch out here finally, but he didn't predict correctly. I stayed in, and he actually has the Dark type Z move. He doesn't have Sub-Zero Slam or whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called. He actually went for Black Hole Eclipse, maybe expecting me to switch into Greninja this time, but I didn't. I stayed in. I didn't think I would die to whatever Ice type move he had, but seeing how much damage that Z move did, I very well could have. But I stayed in, so it doesn't really matter. All the hindsight stuff can go out the window. I actually just hit him with an Earthquake, and it does a pretty large amount of damage. But here, the Ice move is very, very obvious because I stayed in last turn. So I'm going to go out to my Greninja once again. He doesn't seem to have a fighting move on his Weavile, and that's... okay, what the heck was that? Did you guys see that? Why did my bottom screen come up like that? Alright, we're just going to chalk that up as an unfortunate mishap. I'm sure it'll happen every time he uses Icicle Crash in this battle. Just ignore that, okay? I don't really feel like re-recording this battle because these take a while to put together. But anyways, he actually goes for the Icicle Crash and then the Ice Shard combo and takes out my Greninja finally. I'm going to go out to my Kartana. He makes a very, very questionable play in my opinion here. He could have just easily gone out to his Landorus. But he goes out to his Tapu Lele just to set up the Psychic Terrain. He had some kind of method to his madness here. But I just don't agree with it. Maybe he thought it was a good idea at the time. I go for the Smart Strike and I take out his Tapu Lele. I think he did that on purpose because he has a Hawlucha with a Psychic Seed and Unburden. So when he switches in his Hawlucha into this environment here, into this terrain, he's going to use the Psychic Seed, get his special defense boosted, as well as get rid of his item, which allows him to double his speed with his Unburden ability. So right now he's really, really fast. He's going to high jump kick me. I don't know. I think that boosting your boosting your special defense is what you're supposed to do if you have bulk up. I don't really see the point in doing it otherwise. But I don't know. I haven't really messed with Hawlucha and the seeds and stuff like that outside of the MBL battles I did with my boy Duncan. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve my Charizard now, just because I know damn well I can take a hit from this thing if I'm Mega Charizard. Mega Charizard's a little bulky. He went for Acrobatics here just in case I didn't Mega Evolve into Charizard X, or you know, in case I actually Mega Evolved into Charizard Y or decided to stay the same there. But I'm just gonna hit him with a Flare Blitz. He wasn't able to set up anything just because he had to kill my Kartana before he died, and he had to get off a hit on my Charizard before he died. And now he's gonna bring out his Landorus. He's actually gonna set up the Stealth Rocks, and I predicted that, so I'm gonna go for the Dragon Dance just to get my my attack up a little bit before he is able to kill me. I didn't think that he would attack me this turn. He was actually predicting me to switch out or predicting me to go straight for the Flare Blitz and kill myself with the recoil, and then, you know, be able to set up his Stealth Rocks anyways. But now I'm at +1, so a +1 Flare Blitz is gonna do. Oh wait, no, I'm at neutral damage now. Never mind. He intimidated me on the switch in. But I did hit him with the Flare Blitz and I burned him. I deserve it, okay? You guys should have seen my stream. I had this battle against this one guy, man. My boy 412. He got all kinds of critical hits on me. It pissed me off, man. So when I got this here, you know what I'm saying, this here burn, I was a little happy about. No, I'm kidding. The burn really didn't matter at that point. I think the outcome would have been the same. He would have been in this situation right here regardless. He would have either had to switch out and let his Weavile die, or stay in and let his Landers die. So the burn literally did not matter at all. But here I'm going to go for the Sludge Wave, kill his Landorus. His last Pokemon is Weavile. He's clearly going to kill me with Ice Shard. And basically my only chance to win here is to hope I don't get flinched by his Icicle Crash when I set up my Tyranitar. And then I also have to hit Fire Blast. I went for Fire Blast because Fire Blast is more accurate than Stone Edge. And those are the two moves I have on my Tyranitar that will kill this Weavile. But it's just really unfortunate, okay? Because he doesn't have a fighting type move. If he had a fighting type move on this Weavile here, he would have easily won this battle. Also, I don't think I set the background right, which is why you guys are seeing my bottom screen show up whenever it goes to the ceiling of the battle. I gotta remember to fix that next time. But anyways, hopefully you guys can look past that. I think the rest of the battle looks great. Here it goes again. But either way, he doesn't flinch me this time. He actually flinched me the first time. Doesn't flinch me the second time. And I'm able to hit him with a Fire Blast. Luckily, I don't know how I hit that Fire Blast. Let's be real here. I don't hit Fire Blast. I don't hit moves when I need to hit them. Come on, guys. But I actually really had fun using Naganadel this battle. So if you guys want to peep this team, hopefully I can find it. If it's not in the description, just assume that I couldn't find it. I'm really sorry if it's not there. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate each and every single last one of you guys watching my videos. I do love the support, and I do appreciate the support. Hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Check out Otis in the description. I actually battled the same guy I battled the first battle, but it's all good. You know, we all battle in my Discord and all my streams and stuff. But yeah, hit that like button, comment, subscribe. I am out of here, guys. I love all of you. Bye.